Give me 1 second. Tell me what to what. Plug in my headphones so that I can watch stuff on the laptop while I shiny hunt. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. I know it's been a hot second since I've uploaded / did a stream. Honestly, I was thinking of streaming Resident Evil Requiem, my first game playthrough, but I've already done that, so who knows? Maybe I'll stream Requiem for the challenge stuff. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Who the heck knows? Right. Give me a second. Give me a second. But yeah, hello. I have been busy with figuring out college stuff, and honestly, I've been stitching a lot. I finished a page of a current piece that I'm doing, which is Vanity Still, which is what I streamed the last few times and then just immediately stopped because I kinda was like, I don't know, I didn't want to stream it. I was getting a little annoyed. I was like, let me just stitch. I just stitch. I don't wanna stream it. Because the piece is so big and the angle that I was at and all that, it was getting a little annoying, and I'm like, I don't want to have my wrists hurt a bit from just the odd angle that I was at, so yeah. But today we're doing some shiny hunting, because I want to get this done as well. And honestly, I did a little bit of shiny hunting too, where off stream, but Legends EA, I got a shiny Chespin and Quilladin, so we have that. We just need one more shiny Chespin for Chestnut, and then we have that full line. So yippee! But yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna focus on stitching, doing some shiny hunting, grabbing these, probably do some Luma hunting on stream, and I don't know, probably achievement hunting. My brain's just like, I know I struggle. Or not that I struggle with, it's just giant indecisiveness that I've gone through. And now I'm just like, huh. Because it's always the thing of like, hee hee hee, I might have ADHD, ADD, stuff like that. No. No. I've been able to focus on stuff, and I've realized reasons why I just don't focus on a lot of things is just I don't force myself to. Like, it's more of a case of like I try to do it for 5 minutes and then I stop doing it. But it's not because of like, ooh, squirrel. No, it's more of just like, I don't want to. I don't like it. I don't wanna do this. Like, it's more of that feeling of just like, hey, it best I can say, it's not ADHD, ADD of just struggling to keep my attention on one thing. It's just more of flat out laziness and just like, I just don't want to. Like, I don't see the point. This is stupid. Like, that's more of my mentality of just like, this, I have to go out of my way to do this. This is annoying. And it's also a case of like, I don't know how to do this. I know the way to be able to know how to do it is by doing it and sitting and actually investing time into it, but I don't want to. So yeah. But I'm gonna try to push myself to actually do stuff, cause again, I finished Requiem, my first playthrough, and the game's not bad, but it pointed out a lot of things that I'm just like, I recognize what's going on. It's the case of like, I just kind of couldn't feel bothered to continue playing because I'm just like, cool. Like, a lot of the things that I was playing through and seeing in the game and stuff, I'm like, I already saw a good amount of the plot. Because I don't know. Not, we're going to talk about a bit of spoilers, but Emily and Grace, they look identical. And I'm just like, oh. So Grace is essentially what Emily is. In the sense of like, they're clones. Or something like that. Like, their hairstyle, they're blonde. One looks like the adult version of the other, and it's just like, okay. Like, I saw it kind of the moment that Emily was introduced, and I'm just like, huh. Okay. So yeah, it became a thing, a case of like, huh, I saw where it was going, and then having to play through the game just to have that confirmed, where it's like, I already knew this. You made me go through a game. Like, how much? Let me look. 12.7 hours for my first playthrough. Nearly half a day. For my first playthrough. And it's like, I had to spend that much time just to go through the story. And it's like, I enjoyed the puzzle portions, not so much the combat. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not someone that really enjoys combat-based games. I can play them, but they're not the kinds that I go to. Like, I at least want it to be a challenge or something like that, not a case of like, hey, zombies, zombies, more zombies, zombies. Oh, hey, zombies. By the way, climb that ladder, zombies. It's just, yeah. But yeah, please don't come for me and like be like Resident Evil. I know Resident Evil is a good game, but my personal thing, I enjoy the puzzle aspects from it, not so much the combat. I'm sorry. It's not my thing. Listen, I'm also the person that played Assassin's Creed one time, and I only spent like an hour or two on the game, and all I did was kill civilians and throw them in the haystack. That's all I did for an hour or two, because it was just like, I don't care to continue playing through the game. I just want to do this. Because it's funny looking at the NPC's reaction of, they died, to then just throw them in the haystack, and it's like, oh, never mind, there's not a body here. Carry on. Like, I don't know. I'm also listening to a video, and they're talking about, like, achievement hunting. I have not taken in any of their words. But yeah. I don't know. I'm just like, I generally want to achievement hunt and get every game that I have done. And I have the time to do it. I just need to figure out when I'll do it. And all that jazz. Same with stuff like Outlast Trial, like, not in the sense of achievement hunting, but like trying to get all the A+ stuff. And once we get the A+ stuff done, see if there's any event stuff. If there's no event stuff, then possibly going into the randomizer thing to randomly generate levels, and then take notes, I guess, of like what we have done, what we haven't done, stuff like that, if it doesn't register. So yeah. But yeah, it's a case of like, just a lot of stuff. I literally need to just sit down and be like, hey, stop looking at the clock, stop looking at your phone, stop expecting messages, because no one's going to message you. Kind of case, like, you have the time, you have the energy, you finish your assignments, there's not really anything else that you need to do. Unless I want to just constantly study. But I don't really want to constantly study, even though I probably should to get high, like, good grades and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm just like, I'm not failing. Probably not something that one would want to hear of, like, I'm not failing, but it's like, I'm understanding the material and all that. I'm just not putting 100% into it because I could care less. Because, here's the thing, I don't mind microeconomics or legal environment of business, but, I don't know, I don't really care. They're interesting classes, they're required classes for any business majors at this college that I'm going to, but, yeah, I'm not a business major anymore. I'm not a hospitality major, I am going back to psychology. Because I enjoy psychology. Like, I enjoy learning about different behaviors and mental illness and stuff like that. Like, that's more appealing to me, as opposed to just transactional stuff. Like, hey, how do you best run a business? And it's like, I don't know. I can learn to know, but I could care less about whether I want to run a business or not. That's not my calling. I could care less whether I have a successful business or not. It's just, wait. I don't care. Not my thing. if you want to go into business and all that, absolutely go for it. Go for it. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't really care for business. And again, is Twitch and streaming and stuff like that a business? Yes, it can be. But, like I've said before, this is just a fun hobby of mine. Like, I'm just doing it for the hell of it. I'm doing it because I can, not because I want to make it a business, or stuff like that. All I care about is having fun, streaming games and stuff like that. That's all I care for. Da 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 da. Streaming games and possibly stitching too. Like, I may do more stitching streams of Vanitas still. It's just gonna be like far and few in between because again, I just want to focus on stitching and half the time want to have it like close to my face. But I can't necessarily do that if I have a camera posted. It's gonna be like, hey, you either need to show it to the camera or show it to your own face. One or the other. So yeah. I'm actually curious, really quickly. Do I have? Let me look at this really quickly. I wanna, but the fire red, leaf green stuff, I really quickly want to check to see if it's like you need to pay for it or not, or if you can even do it on the Switch 1. Avoid the trap. Okay, never mind. I'm curious. I'm getting curious. I'm like wanting to see. Okay, sorry. I wanted to see how many achievement like percentage I had on Steam. 47%. Yippee. Yaha. No. No pancake. No pancake. No. Hang on. I want to do something. Oh, wait. I would actually have to go into... Or no, it's not through this. It would be... No, this. There we go. This, pictures. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Should I have done this earlier? Maybe, but I didn't think to do it till just now. You'll all see what I'm doing in a second. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay, I'll have to actually save. It's gonna take a little bit, so just deal with me for a second. Promise. I am trying to do a thing. Face. It's also. I'll also have to go mute for a second just so that I have access to my mouse. But I'm also grabbing all of these just so that I have them as well. What else spawns there? Is spawning here? It would be this. Copy. Paste. Okay. So, Wow. Okay, sorry. So that's what I wanted to do, just add the little shiny Pokemon to my head. These are the targets. Wahoo. Hi, Silverberry. How are you? Trying to find something new to watch. I don't. I'm sorry. Honestly, the thing that I've been watching the most is just court case stuff on YouTube. I I'm not much of a show watcher. I browse on YouTube and just click on stuff that interests me. So I'm sorry. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hi, Giggles. Meow. 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 How are you doing? It's my birthday tomorrow. Oh my goodness. You're getting older. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Giggles, you're so old. I'm a hungry. Oh no. Go fill your tummy. Fill your tummy with food. But happy early birthday. What do you plan on doing for your birthday? Have anything planned, or is it just gonna fill tummy right now because worky soon? Oh no! No! How dare! How dare the work! How dare! If I could, I'd throw a bag of chips through the screen so that you can have it. Because broke at the moment. Oh no. No. Not the broke. No. Aw. Yeah, I tell you, like really, I have like chips and like ginger snap cookies. Huh? I might get food today and tomorrow. Heck yeah! Food is important. Food is very important. Muy importante. But yeah, again, happy early birthday. I give all the birthday head pats and hugs. Yahoo! Da 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 da. Cake or make one? Honestly, whichever one you feel like doing. Because the next question would be, would you have the energy to make a cake? Or would you just want to quickly grab a cake and just already have it ready? Because making a cake would be nice, but if you don't have the time or energy to do it, then you'd be cakeless. From store to be fancy. Ooh, fancy. Chocolate cake. Yay. Chocolate cake, Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Would you get like regular chocolate cake or like red velvet? Because I mean they're both almost the same, just one's red and the other's not. But yeah. As I'm getting distracted by just being Popcat. Hold on. I want to add the Popcat. I need to make it into an image slideshow. I don't know why it's going there. Artwork of Lucky. This one is the Popcat. It will be PNG Tutor. Oh god. He's staring at me, isn't he? Transition speed. What if we do 200? 1,000. 100. There we go. I'll make him go sideways. Rotate. Counter. Counterclockwise. We want clockwise. Pop up. I'm slowly turning this into like a journal thing. We are having Lucas everywhere. Yes, this is my character's name. Lucas. I am Silver, the controller, and the character in front is Lucas. Yahoo! Pop, 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 pop. Hi, Pancake. How are you? How are you doing, Pancake? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-bum. Breakfast, now I'm laying down, cuddling my plushies. Aw, nice! We love having breakfast and then plushie cuddles. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. 3278. But yeah, today we are just doing random encounters to try to get a shiny. The target is one of the things on my head. um, I also was mentioning earlier. Uh, sorry. That part of me is thinking of just, I don't know. Again, the whole completion thing, wanting to complete things and all that jazz. Wow. And I don't know. But, like, possibly not actually having ADHD or ADD or stuff like that. It's just more of like, hey, my brain for a lot of things was like, I don't have enough time for this, so I don't want to invest time into it kind of deal. So I think that's what my main issue was. But yeah. But yeah. Wanna try to get things completed. Nyaha. $42. 1642, if you splice it in half. But have any other plans for today, Pancake? If so, I hope it goes well. Hehehe. That Copia, a new addiction that seems to have taken to my friends. Yeah. I don't think I'll get that game for a few reasons. One, I do not have a Switch 2, so even if I wanted to play it, I can't. So there's that. But also, I'm not big into like the Animal Crossing style games. Like that's why I'm like if I was to do anything, for example, Stardew Valley related, it would most likely be, hey, I'm doing a stitching stream of sprites and assets of Stardew Valley. That would be the extent of it. I don't care about stuff like that. I like collecting things, but I also like puzzle games. I like having to think about stuff, not for aesthetics, but for logic. and stuff like that. Hehehe. I may get that instead. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I have Creature Kitchen in my wish list. But, yeah. I think, because I got Resident Evil Requiem, I finished the story and all that last night. So now it's just challenge stuff and achievement hunting that's left for the game. And then I'm probably going to slot that into the more to come soon maybe section of my Steam. Because it's like, there's word that there might be DLC for it in the future. So I'm not going to put it in the 100% category just yet. But yeah. But honestly, brain go brrr, because it's like I want to go back to, I don't know. It might be smart just so that I can, you know, actually stick with the game and get something done or whatever. But like random wheel picker, it picks a game or whatever I do for the next stream and just stick with it till I get it 100%ed / to finish. So yeah. Yeah. Worth the price in Requiem. Here's the thing, and I shared this with friends that are like hardcore Resident Evil fans. I'ma be honest, I didn't like I liked the puzzle / Grace. Like I like the Graces section. Not so much the Leon section. Leon looks pretty good and all that. But the reason why I like Grace section a lot more is because it's more puzzle orientated. I'm not a big combat person. Like, I enjoyed the bits of combat with Grace while also trying to figure out how to maneuver them around the enemies to finish puzzles and all that. But when it was just constant combat, I was like, okay, where, like, I defeated this horde, where's the next horde? So that I can just, you know, get through it. So yeah. And the other thing too is kind of the thing of like the big reveal near the end. My issue is I saw it near the beginning. I'm like when certain characters were revealed, I'm like, these characters look almost identical / similar. One's an adult, one's a child. And then one of the monsters also looked like the child, and I'm just like, okay, I already see where this is going. This isn't much of a not cliffhanger, but surprise to me. I'm just like, when are they gonna give this information? Like, when? When? So yeah. For the first-person Resident Evil fans. Meanwhile, Leon was for the older fans. Yeah. Hi, Zoppy. Yeah. I guess the one thing I would change is change / I might do when I stream the achievement hunting of Requiem is possibly, having Leon in first person. Maybe. Drawing my shiny bingo card for 2026. Nice. Nice. Love in a bottle, love in a bottle. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. And the other thing too that I'm just like, I might look into is just for funnies. Is being like, let's add a few mods to Requiem. Just for the fun. Because I saw one where it changed a certain motorcycle scene to being wheelchairs. And so it's just a gunfight. While the characters are, like, zooming down a highway on wheelchairs. I also saw a mod that made Leon into a block of tofu. It was funny. But yeah, so what sort of stuff do you have on your shiny bingo card, Zoppy? Ba, ba, ba. Oh, there's Audino. I'm not adding that to my head, though. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't know you were here. Unless you end up being the one shiny. Because why not? He needs to always make sure that he checks his surroundings. He needs to make sure that he's not snuck up on. Would make me motion sick, yeah. But you'd have the panoramic view all the time. Wow. I need to get Fugi to work again. Actually pretty, yeah. Pokemon Aether. What shiny you going for now? Anything that's on my head. Because I do not have any of them. All the above. That's why I'm running into everything. Made some bacon again for breakfast. Heck yeah! Let's go, bacon. Bacon is nice. bacon. Yummy. Yummy, yummy into the tummy. Bacon. Wah, 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 wah. One second. I'll be right back for a second. Whee! Hi, Huntress. How are you? No! Not the hot water not being— No! Aw. I'm sorry to hear that, Huntress. I see. I see, I see. but I might do one more encounter for today. At least on stream. I don't know if I'm gonna continue shiny hunting for for today or not. But we started out at 3062 and now we're at 3450, so we've made a decent amount of progress.